Here we are in Chapter 4, Review 1. Number 1, it says create a visual chart of all the methods, formulas, examples of how to simplify exponents and polynomials and multiply and divide them and all that other stuff. We only have 4 sections, so your visual chart should look something like this. So you have 4.1, where you got all the exponents in scientific notation. 4.2, the different parts of a polynomial, how to add and subtract them. 4.3 and 4.4. So it should look like that. Number 2, simplify or evaluate. This is 3 to the second power times 3 to the negative 4. This is the easy rule where we just add those exponents, so it becomes 3 to the negative 2. Now don't get confused here that we're not actually doing 3 times 3. This is saying how many 3's we're timesing all together. So we don't get 9 to the negative 2. We get 3 to the negative 2. This is then moved to the bottom as a negative exponent, 1 over 3 squared, which gives us 1/9. And you can try this. This is going to be 9 times 1 over 3 to the 4th, 81, and you'll get 1/9. Number 3, this squared goes to that guy and to that guy. So we get 2 squared over 3 squared, gives us 4/9. Number 4. Oh, look at that. M-A-T-H, happy. Math happy. Somebody's playing a joke here. Anyway, you can be happy with it. We're going to take this guy down to the bottom. The A's, we're going to take that guy up to the top. The T and the H go down. So let's do this. See what we get here. The M squared is down there. The A squared is up here. This A to the 7th goes up. The H squared is down there. Okay, moving on to the next ones. This T to the, let me see, oh, these two can combine right here. That's P to the negative 1 right there. Then the T cubed will come down here, and the H will go down to the bottom as an H cubed, and then the Y squared right there. Did we get them all? We took care of the T and the A. Okay, so far so good. So then this simplifies, so we have A to the 9th on top, and then this will carry the P up over M cubed. Here we have H squared and H cubed, so that's going to be H to the 5th. We add those exponents. And then T cubed and Y squared. Hey, there we go. That was a pretty big problem. Number 5. Ooh, this one looks like an even bigger problem. So let's see what we get here. This guy right here is going to go up to the top, and this guy right here is going to go down to the bottom. So let's write that out. We have AGN squared, and that got all moved up to the top with a 1 exponent. Then G to the 4th, M. Ooh, we don't need to take that guy down. We could just do M cubed and M squared right there and just have an M. And then N to the 5th. Over, we have G squared. This guy is gone. He moved up. G cubed. This is N to the 6th. And an N is an N to the 7th. And then an M. And then an A. Oh, hey, look at this. Some of these guys are going to go away. A, M. Here is a... So what do we have left? We have G to the 5th on top and an N to the 7th over G to the 5th into the, oh my word, look at that. So this is always going to equal 1. Oh my word. Okay, somebody's playing a joke, but yep, there's the answer right there. Number 6. This negative 2 exponent goes in here, 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 there, there, and there. Wow. On second thought, why don't we do some simplifying before that happens? Let's take care of the x's and the y's before we do anything with that. So we're going to have 4. We've got one more x down here. So on the y's, it's going to be y to the 3 minus a minus 5. That's 8 over 3x. So we have x squared and an x. 2 minus 1 will give us a 1 on the bottom, and then z cubed. Good, now do it to a negative 2. So we get 4 to the negative 2 y to the negative 16 over 3 to the negative 2, x to the negative 2, and z to the negative 6. Okay, so each one of those will flip up to the bottom or top, depending on which one they have. So this guy goes down to the bottom, that guy goes up to the top, and so on and so forth. So we end up with 3 to the 2 power, x to the 2 power, z to the 6 power, over 4 to the 2 power, y to the 16. The only thing left is to change that 3 to a 9, and that 4 squared to a 16, and then we're good. X squared, z to the 6th, and y to the 16th. Okay, we've got all positive exponents. There's our answer. All right, the very next one. Let's see if we can do some simplifying here too. So we have 2. Now if we do a to the negative 5th minus a minus 2, that's a to the negative 3. B to the 4, b to the 9. We could write a b to the negative 5 up on top, or we can see that the 9 minus 4 is 5, and it'll be on the bottom. And a c to the negative 1. This is all happening to the 4th power. So the 4th power comes into everything. So we get 2 to the 4th, a to the negative 12th, we multiply them, c to the negative 4th, multiply those, and b to the 20th. So that guy goes down, and that guy goes down. So we end up with 2 to the 4th is 16 over a to the 12th, b to the 20th, and c to the 4th. Good. Here we have number 8 and 9, our scientific notation. Let's pull out our handy-dandy calculator. And we get 6.3781 times 10 to the 3rd divided by 1.989 times 10 to the 30th power. We stick that in. Ooh, look at that number. And it says to round to 3 decimal places. So 3.20 looks like 7. 3.207 times 10 to the negative 27th power. And number 9. Let's stick that one in. 1.51 times 10 to the negative 7th power divided by 5.002 times 10 to the negative 5th power. Enter, and that is, if we move this 2 decimal places, that will be 3.019 times 10 to the negative 3. 3.019 times 10 to the negative 3rd power. There we go. Good.